Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me and exploring advancing co-teaching practices, strategies for success. I'm Sonya Kunkel, and I'm the author of the book. I hope you enjoy the pieces of the book that I've put together as you explore the information. Some exciting parts of the book that I've worked on for many, many years are the pieces that I'd like to point out to you right now. I know you all work very hard at what you do, and I'm hoping that these pieces will help you work smarter and less harder in this process. The first part is that the book is divided into 8 domain chapters. These 8 domain chapters look at the 8 domain areas in which we approach co-teaching. Co-teaching doesn't have one formula, it has a lot of different perspectives. You and your co-teacher will explore these perspectives and choose 1 or 2 domain areas to capitalize on to start or extend your practices. There are also a variety of ways in which you can co-teach. Co-teaching occurs on 2 levels, level 1 and level 2. Level 1 are our whole group structures, and level 2 are our small group practices. Here's what I've learned in the 42 years that I have been a teacher and a special education administrator, and that is the more I work in the level 2 practices, the more I close achievement gaps for students with disabilities. The easier it is to plan, and the less harder I have to work. Whole group practices, there's a lot of value in whole group practices, but they are harder to do. So make sure that you make good decisions as to when those are appropriate versus when the small group practices are appropriate. And please note when we talk about small group practices in this book, we are talking about practices where teachers are providing intentional, direct, small group instruction, where we are teaching to objectives, not the cooperative learning that we learned about under Spencer Kagan. So let's explore those. You might find the rubric that's available in the back of the book helpful in looking at all 8 domain areas. The first 2 areas help us set up our practices, keep a special eye on the instructional arrangement of the classroom and how we set up our classroom for best co-teaching practices, ensuring that both co-teachers have an instructional space in which to work. The second piece to keep an eye on are the 32 or more instructional practices available at level 2. The more areas in which we can expand our practices, the more we can have opportunities to provide differentiation and opportunities to respond for students who struggle with learning. So think about ways in which you might like to grow your programming. There's also a section in the book dedicated to specially designed instruction, not just accommodations and modifications, but how we design instruction so that students can acquire knowledge at point of instruction. I invite you to keep me in the loop in your conversations. My contact information is in the front of the book. I know you can do this, but take it in small pieces. Keep me in the loop. Call me, contact me. Feel free to reach out with your questions, and I look forward to hearing more about your successes, whether you're a new teacher in your induction phases or you're a very experienced teacher and you've been doing this for many, many years like I have. Perhaps you can bring some light to the table and we can go through this journey together. I wish you well, and I hope to hear from you.